Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, viewers. How are we? Good. Glad to hear it. In today's video, I'm going to be going over my top 10 weapons used against griefers, whether it's tryhard griefers, or even griefers who are plain bad. Griefers are griefers. Just remember, this is my opinion. Your list will 100% be different to mine, but I will explain as much as I can. Let's go. Coming in with number 10, the Upper Atomizer. On this channel we like to start with things which are absolutely ridiculous and questionable. The Atomizer is not as bad as you think. Are we going to use it in a long distance sniping battle? Absolutely not. But the Atomizer is good for sabotaging vehicles. I use this a lot to flip over RC vehicles and then blow them up afterwards. I also use it when they're hiding on corners, or on top of bridges when they're above me. Getting a kill with this alone is not... What the f... Okay, take two. Getting a kill with this alone is not only humiliating, it's got a great chance to make griefers break their controller out of anger in the process. And that's good. We like that. We support breaking griefers' equipment. And with number 9, the minigun. The minigun, although not so mini, is a devastating weapon when used in certain situations. It has an extremely fast rate of fire and the recoil is not that bad. And also the range on this is extremely impressive. You can shred snipers at some distances without them even thinking what to do next. Now I'm not saying you should blow up vehicles with this, because these days you'll be there forever doing it, considering most vehicles are armoured up to their balls. Balls of steel? I don't know, I was trying to make a joke there somewhere. But aiming and then using the right analog stick to zoom in a bit is good. Plus there's no reloading, go crazy, just don't forget to buy ammo later. Coming in at number 8, the explosive pump shotgun. The explosive pump shotgun, aka one pump chump, no wait, that's my nickname, is an absolutely devastating shotgun in certain situations. If I could, I'd put it in a top 5, but because it's only good in certain situations, it has to rest here. This gun can take out broomsticks if they fly close enough to you. And also, this is going to win majority of close quarters combat. Usually if they have a CEO and use BST, they won't die in one hit, but the good news is they will ragdoll, giving you enough time to end them with a second shot. CEO? More like CE no. That sounded better when I wrote that down, I'm really sorry. I'm just gonna log off now. And coming in at number 7, the railgun. The railgun, aka Nikola Tesla's fly swatter, is really good for, well, taking out flies. Things that fly. Aircrafts. Getting used to this weapon can be a bit tricky, especially if the aircraft is far away or high up. You need to master the timing on when to shoot. Unfortunately, I can't give you any advice for this. To me, I shoot when it feels right, you know? And it's not only aircrafts that you can take out easily, but deluxos and ground vehicles which aren't too heavily armoured. The weapon can only be bought from the gun van, and only on certain weeks. Yeah, nice one Rockstar, you ran out of room in the gun shop so you thought it would be funny just to make a second shop which moves every day. Gun van in Palito Bay? Forget that, I'd rather wear Lego shoes. And with number 6, the Combat MG Mark II. Here is when things start to get a little spicy. The Combat MG Mark II is an absolute loyal weapon and has been since the dawn of time. Huge magazine capacity, heavy barrel, and never in any situation would you ever have to reload, even if you did the quick reload method. The Combat MG is good at close to medium ranges and has a very exceptional stopping power. There's not really much more I can say about it. The chances are most of you have this gun already equipped. Putting it at number 6 was a bit harsh, no? Nah, of course it's not. Shush, you haven't even seen the top 5 yet. But before we get to that, honourable mentions. The Bullpup rifle. A very underrated gun, and I'm sure if some of you are familiar with it and use it often, you'll agree. Honestly, no hate for it. I know it's good, I just don't use it. Assault shotgun. It's a very great weapon in close quarters. If you're new to GTA, I would definitely recommend using this weapon when you can. Extremely large magazine and very high damage. Just roll and aim high, but not that high. Grenade launcher. Oh, I do love my grenade launcher. When I planned this video, I looked at my list afterwards and I was so sad because this wasn't included. Spam launching this and getting cross-map kills with this weapon is an absolute blast. Like I said, this weapon was very close to being on my list. With number 5, the Special Carbine Mark II, or even the original. The Special Carbine holds a special place in my heart. See what I did there? It's brilliant in many ways. Medium to close combat, it's great rate of fire, accuracy and damage. On this weapon, I do however only use it for armoured vehicles such as Night Sharks, Insurgent pickups and bulletproof window vehicles like the Buffalo, because with the FMJ mag, it shreds right through it. Do you know how many griefers have texted me afterwards asking how did I do that? Like they're so idiotic they don't even know what FMJ stands for. Even without the Mark II upgrade, it's still a great weapon. If you do have the normal version, then make the most of it with a drum magazine. Number 4, Sticky Bombs. Sticky Bombs, Bombzos, Boom Things, blocks of cheese, whatever you want to call them, are by far the best throwable in the game. With a 25 to 30 carrying capacity, a minimum of 5 active sticky bombs at a time, sticky bombs can be used quickly to end yourself when you're in a tight spot. They can be used to throw out the windows of bulletproof vehicles and a Night Shark to kill vehicles that are tailing you, like those Harry Potter Mark IIs. Also blown up vehicles when they're about to run you over, and so much more. Always keep these things stocked up and never leave them at home. Sticky bombs will save you in combat. And number 3, the Marksman Rifle Mark II. At number 3, oddly enough, is the Marksman Rifle, and sadly I don't see many people using it. The Sniper is the fastest shooting long range weapon on the game, with a decent recoil. A 16 bullet ammo capacity which gives you more than enough chances to get shots on them. Is it a one-shot kill? It depends, whether you're on BST or whether they're a low level and which part of the body that you shoot them. Most tryhard griefers will use the heavy sniper if you're up against them on the floor, but using this here gives you an increased chance to kill them in a single magazine. Plus, griefers hate it when you don't use the same weapon as them and they start crying about it, which is hilarious by the way. Like, you started the fight, don't cry about it, the marksman is most definitely a sniper. Fact 72. Number 2, the RPG. And the homing launcher. Coming in at number 2 are the old trusty launchers. Now this doesn't need to be explained why this is high up. Let's do it anyway. Both rocket launchers are good in any situations. Taking out griefers as they approach a corner, the rocket spam method, taking out vehicles quickly, reaching high up on buildings and tight areas. They're just brilliant, and the splash damage is the chef's kiss. While the homing launcher is faster than the RPG, it's best used for the same thing. Locking onto vehicles with this is majority of the time a waste of time. With all this chaff and flare business, you may as well just jump into a jet and kill those jimmies that way. Number 1, the orb cannon. Nah, I'm just kidding. Although, it's pretty obvious, isn't it? Heavy sniper this, heavy sniper that. If you're not too good with the heavy sniper, then definitely stick with the marksman rifle until you are. The heavy sniper does what it says on the tin. It's heavy. With the heavy barrel, scopes, and magazine attachments, you're pretty much spoiled for choice. I usually use advanced scope and extended mag, but that's because I like my ammunition, and I like scoping out from very far away with thermal on high spots. The heavy sniper's damage is absolutely incredible, and when you aim for the chest or head and land it, be prepared to make them griefers cry. And if they're using bull shark, then you do it too. Don't let them have an advantage. We play things fair here. And that be my top 10. If I helped you today, good. That was the plan. In the future, I will make videos where you'll see me encounter griefers, and I will do commentary throughout. Like, I'll tell you my thought processes, actions and all that stuff. Anyway, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you soon.